Today at Manchester Theatres, we are here at 53.2 and we are here with Simon, who is going to tell us all about this fabulous venue.
Hello.
So, hi, thank you for joining us today.
Pleasure.
So you have been going, you're also 5 years in this venue, but 10 years altogether, aren't you? So tell us a little bit about how it got started.
So 10 years ago now, we very fortunately stumbled across a building not too far away from it. It was an old car showroom. It was about to get developed. And we got the opportunity to pitch, to take over it. Won, and then I panicked because I was like, oh no. And we were there for 3 years. It was very kind of rough and ready. That was a pop-up venue. If anyone had been, you knew you got dripped on. It was, you know. From there, we managed to sort of build up a name for ourselves, and we kind of found our groove and what we were doing. And we then 2 years, there was a 2-year kind of hiatus while COVID, which we do not speak of, happened. And then we've now been here for 5 years, so 2021, and in August we're going to be celebrating 10 years of the brand of 53.2 in the city. Brilliant. So it's cool, man, it's good. It doesn't feel like 10 years, it feels about 5 minutes.
Never does, I know, right, yeah, it never does. And one of the things that you kind of say here is you've got such a versatile space that you'll do anything from weddings to wrestling. So you've got retractable seats.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it's for hire, it's for people to come in and do, there's literally anything, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like we're a theatre and an event space, but we also try to be a community hub. So we have lots of events going on all the time. Triple C users for their Disabled Led Creative Workshop. We have our Elders Theatre Company who just did their show. That's XL Theatre. Saturday night we had a big party and a band in here. We've had loads of gigs in here. We have corporate breakfast events, new writing screenings. We have a cinema screen. So yeah, it's kind of, we try and keep it as versatile as possible so that anyone can use it for sort of any reason, within reason. And yeah, it's working. We're pretty diverse with what we've managed to achieve.
And what are some of the more unusual requests that you've had then, let's say, for the space?
Well, I mean, not necessarily in this one, but you mentioned it already. We had wrestling, which was mad. I loved it. It was great. It was a bit intimidating, but yeah, it was great. We had a dentist's corporate event in here not long ago, and they brought hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of equipment in. Wow. There was this new launch equipment thing. And we had a wedding, which was the Till Death Fest. I think a play on Till Death there was part, but it was a wedding. All the favours were like coffins and stuff. Oh. So it was cool. So yeah, we a bit of everything really. A really healthy balance between theatre, corporate. We've got comedy on tonight. We do comedy every Tuesday. So yeah, it's a little bit of everything really.
Yeah, and as well as like actual events, you've got a brilliant cafe, bar, hub kind of space. We were talking earlier, you've got an offer coming up with pizzas and beers.
Yeah, so we're open from noon every day, and there are cakes available, coffee, amazing worker bee coffee. We do toasties and paninis and stuff like that. And today is our hard launch of pizzas. Between 5 and 6, so just pre-show you can get yourself a pizza. We've got a few different flavours in, and vegan and gluten-free options as well. And you can get a pizza and a drink for 15 quid. So whether you get another drink and share that pizza, or like me, you just have that pizza yourself with a beer, gluten-free beer as well. So yeah, there's lots of opportunities to come and grab lunch or grab a pizza before the show. Or just come in and grab a pizza. We can stick it in a box and you can take it away. So the pizza's a new thing for us. We're excited by it.
Yeah, well, why not? Who doesn't love pizza, right?
Know.
And what I was finding interesting was chatting with you, and you were saying, dependent on what the show is that you've got in, you have to stock the bar accordingly.
Yeah, we because of the diversity of what we do here, our audiences and the demographic change massively. One night might be just, we need lots of Bulmers. And then another show will be like, okay, this is a red wine show. They're going to be on the red wine. Some shows, believe it or not, are all shots. Get the shots in. We just did Ballet Walls, which was set in Belfast. All the Guinness was sold then. So yeah, it's a real difficult job for our bar team, Will, the bar manager, and bar supervisor, Josh, to keep on top of that. We love it because it means that the shows we're putting on are for everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes keeping on top of the stock can be a bit troublesome.
And you mentioned it, you have a regular Tuesday night comedy night, don't you, as well?
Yeah, Excess Malarkey is here every Tuesday. That's run by the brilliant Toby Haydock, and they've been going now nearly 30 years, I think. Toby would do a better job of it, but some of the bigger names of comedy that are out there now, absolutely smashing it. Started at Excess. It's a really good, again, it's massively diverse. There's about 4 or 5 acts on every Tuesday. Toby is the best MC in town. You can quote me on that. And it's really affordable again, you know. The ticket price is £6. You're going to see some great comedy. And that's every Tuesday as well.
Yeah, brilliant. And you've got some other amazing, like really big shows coming up. I mean, Myra Dubois, you've got coming up.
Yeah, Myra Dubois is with us, trying to be every month. There's been some problems. Myra got stuck in Australia. Her flight got cancelled, so that didn't happen. But yeah, Myra's on the calendar, as well as things like the Excess, the regular stuff. We've got loads of brilliant little shows coming up for like just 2 or 3 days. The other Neville's about Tracy Neville's story. Offcut is heading to us in May, which is 20 plays over 2 weeks, a new writing festival that the audience vote for their favourites. And then in August, for the whole of August, we've got Grinder the Opera, which is set to be a big hitter. And then in and amongst that, some lovely little one-nighter shows, things like the Tides and Prometheus story, and the brilliant that we were just talking about, Nocturne, which is this Scandinavian storytelling, almost magical, mystical story, which is one for the whole family. So that should be a goodie.
And is there anything that you would love? So if you can kind of shout out to like, we want this in here. Is there any kind of specific type of thing that you've not had yet that you'd love to try?
Oh God, that's a big question, isn't it?
It is.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I think what we have a huge passion for is new writing. If Simon Stevens, obviously Manchester writer, if he was to knock on our door and go, here's a play for you. Andy Sheridan, he's a huge Manchester writer. If he were to bring stuff, Roy Williams writes some great stuff. He's Southern based, but if he wants to bring us a play, you know, there's loads of writers out there, and we just love to get some new exciting work in here.
Yeah. And so you've got your Pete's thing coming up, loads of new things, big people, like people you're trying out for the first time. What is your future sort of dream for 53.2?
Well, just to stay open, really. It's tough. No, carry on doing what we're doing, but just increase our audience. New writing's really, really difficult to sell for obvious reasons. It's nobody's fault, you know. When we put on a show that no one's heard of, you've got to get over that barrier of why would we spend the money to see something that we haven't got an idea about when we can go down the road and see what's on at the big houses now, you know. Six, the musical's probably knocking about, something like that. So it would be great to just build up or continue to build the trust in an audience that when there's a show on here and it's new writing, that people go, do you know what, it's going to be good, I'm going to take a risk on it. And I think to do that, we have to remind people that all those shows, 6 I've just mentioned, started in Edinburgh. And people took a punt on it and bought a ticket, and now look at it. And these shows that have just started out, you know, that's where all the shows started, essentially. And they need an audience to support them just as much. So if we can build on that audience and that support for new writing, then that would be fab. Yeah, and failing all else, people should come to see your mascot, Albion. Albion! What a gorgeous dog. He's a little pest. He's our guard dog, but he's rubbish. He just licked people to death. Albion, the blue whippet, he's probably earned his money. It cost a few quid to buy, but I think he's made it back in, you know. People sometimes come in and go, is Albion here? You say no, and then they leave. So, come and see Albion the Whippet. He's a little celeb in his own right. He is, definitely. Thank you so much. A pleasure. And everybody get yourself down here. It's a fantastic venue, really friendly, and loads to do and see. Hopefully so, we'd love to see you there soon. Thank you.